Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thiago Alcantara. He's someone who can really control the game from midfield. He's got a sensational range of passing. He's got wonderful vision too. He's no doubt been tasked with creating opportunities for the front players, and he's certainly got all the skills needed to do just that. They'll be expecting a good supply.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And the shot! It's in! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The goal scorer after 3 minutes is number 97, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played out to the left flank. Pullet. Kessié. And this is Van Basten. He's on it, can he get away? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, good spread. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Quality ball. Greenwood. That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Aubameyang. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. And it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Taken back almost at once.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aubameyang. Played into the box. Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nouri is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. The Netherlands really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, they've got it again. That's gone route one. Played out wide. Greenwood. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great challenge, time to perfection. Greenwood. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely aimed pass. Bergeby proves too strong. Van Basten. Kessié. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
It's their second corner of the game. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Oh, terrible mistake. Van Basten is flagged offside. Nouri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. And that's a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Defending was strong and firm. Tries to pass it, big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Aubameyang. Nouri is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Aubameyang. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Quick look, then plays it in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Nouri. Can he get it through? And this is Van Basten. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's just beyond his reach. That pass isn't the best. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking for the run. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 13, Mason Greenwood.
Here we go again.
Number 10, Ronaldinho.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
Bale.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? Takes the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The Netherlands come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pull it.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ambitious ball here.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's made its way to... Takes a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been won straight back. Ignoring. Now it's Aubameyang. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Thuram cuts out the pass. The pass has gone astray. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And they win it back again. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. And they've got rid. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Number 6, Joe Bellingham.
And it's Van
Coming on the
Basten.
field,
It's
number
Van
5,
Basten!
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 21.
Oh, what a mistake!
Pele. Number 8, Makalele.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Olise. And the keeper beats it away. Bergomi with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Played back in. Passing nice and neat. Just about up to 75 minutes. Short changes him with that pass.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Ball driven towards the far post. Maldini getting this one clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli cannot be beaten that easily. He can run onto that. Now it's Maldini. Now here's the delivery. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Added time.
Knocks it into space. Looking to go deep. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Saliba. It's Saka. Azar. And here's Torres. Owen. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Back into the middle. Azar with the delivery. Check deals with that, nice and simple. Foden. Dixon. That is ended up in no man's land. Alisson. It's Saka. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Produces a cross. Has a look and plays it forward. And that was nowhere near his best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Saliba calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. And the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pass somewhat off target. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Torres. Engages and forces him off the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Picked out brilliantly. Brilliantly cut out. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And here's Owen. Azar. He is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Played back in. Lampard tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lampard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's beautifully weighted. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, super find. And he's got the beating of his man. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's through here. Rodri. Manchester United have a free kick. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Torres.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That has not gone well. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No, that's been intercepted. Mohamed Salah. And it's Lampard. Rice. A probing pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Beyond the defence. Owen. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's there to clear it. Azar. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, attendees.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field is
Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead.
Delict. Substitution.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that is expertly dealt with. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Foden. Foden had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Azar. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Now it's Torres. Oh, that's well done, really robust. spread it left. Drilled in low. Goes for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Built as the single goal between the sides. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Flashes it across. Not the most accurate pass. Chance! Oh, he's been caught. And another try! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Saka. Back into the middle. He's looking wide. Skims one in. Deftly away. Manchester United have their second corner now. Saka goes short. And that has left him in a heap. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
Shoots! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's forced to go back. Who saw this coming? Arsenal are hurt by just about the final punch. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. That is lovely. Plays it in low.
That's good defensive concentration.
Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
10. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. Rodri.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's worked it through. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot. Takes the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
De Ligt cuts it out. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Torres. Look at the space. Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must...
Big chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
6 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
yes, it's him again! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid...
And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And time is up. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Today's match day programs are available from Stand.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there, and he's intervened well there. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Foot in. Here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And takes a shot! Ball driven towards the far post. Looking for the run. And this is Bergkamp. He's found a way through. Bergkamp. Bergkamp driving. It's Bergkamp! In he goes again. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Now he's got space here. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Well, that has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Luis Suarez! Van Dijk gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bale getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Shot at goal! Decent enough try. It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! And this is Azar. Now the delivery. Terrific header! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's a key interception. Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Good ball over the top. Bergkamp. Oh, shooting chance! It's been shipped out wide. Azar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bergkamp. And it's Drogba. Oh, that's well spotted. Drogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance. It's Bergkamp! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Hazard with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. Shifted it to the flank. In with the challenge. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dink through. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Bergkamp clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Suarez. Gerrard. Now it's Bergkamp. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Owen! Oh, that is very close.
Owen brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that has put paid to that. Dixon always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Bergkamp. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Bergkamp. Tries to play it through. Played in deep. Czech claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Hazard going face to... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Owen. No, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pass is just off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lampard is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That is ended up in no man's land. That's an imaginative pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Owen picks it up out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? Bale. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. They're up to 5 corners now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 13, Bergkamp. Number 42,
What a throw in.
Toure. Number 17, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 18, Andy Cole.
Pedro
Number
Neto
20,
has it in a wide
Owen.
position.
Number 10, Pedro Neto. Number 8, Gerrard. Number 32, Tevez. Substitution in progress.
Quality ball. He might plan the shot! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Oh, well played, well played. Great vision. And now a sudden chance to counter. Owen, and he shoots! Yes! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Doku has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Owen. He's had it taken off him. Ambitious ball here. No way through. Gilberto Silva. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Now here's the delivery. That's a decent clearance. Can he get it through?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Owen. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. Threads one in. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Lost children's announcement.
So a brief
With the
breather,
father of a
and
boy
then
in the
extra
green
time.
Backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, easy pickings there. A probing pass. And this is Owen. Vieira. Now it's Tevez. Spread it left. That's a shade optimistic. Bale. Tevez. Now it's Owen. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Owen is firing after that one. That pass has been well intercepted. He's had a shot! Vieira. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedro Neto. Looking for options for movement. Azar. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen. Vieira. Half-time, extra time.
Tell you that we're expecting traffic to
Well,
be
both
heavy
teams
after
have
the
run
final
themselves
whistle
into
today.
the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gilberto Silva wins the duel this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's going for goal. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Great ball if he can get there. Tevez gets into some space. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? Owen shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Van Nistelrooy is the next man in the spotlight. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to put them 2 up. And that is a scarcely believable miss. Hazard will take their second.
He just did what he was asked.
Cole is the third man to step forward. And he sticks it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Doku will take the third penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Pedro Neto comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Gilberto Silva is fourth up. Oh, calm as you like.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Liverpool at the point of no return. Sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Vieira just needs to keep his nerve here. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
And
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Gattuso, looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And the shot! And we have our very first corner. Gattuso. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hakimi makes the interception. And this is Luis Suarez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So nearly the perfect ball. And that has put paid to that. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luis Suarez. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, no joy this time. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the... That could spell trouble. And that's a goal kick. Gattuso out to the right. Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's found a way through, shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Out to the left it goes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played up towards the front line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, terrible pass. And he's intervened well there. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Nicely weighted ball. Zaniolo, and here's Mohamed Salah, and that was nowhere near his best. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Brilliant, brilliant, Mohamed Salah! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Zaniolo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been won straight back. Threads one in. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Oh, good ball! Edmilson. Oh, it's come loose. Distributed tidily. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's in space and looking for options. And he's gone long. And no, that was never going to make it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Albert Ferrer. Barcelona do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Zaniolo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries to pass it through. An instinctive delivery. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. No way through there. Spread it left. Goes forward. And here's Madueke. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. Back they go. Played down the flank. Messi in acres of space out wide. And it's skewed away. Danielson. And claimed it back swiftly. Danielson. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played. Chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foot in. Always onto this. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. Neymar.
Here we go again then.
El dorsal 21.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he decides to cross it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And that's caused a worry or two. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that has not gone well. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
60 minutes played.
La asistencia a este partido
That is a little
asciende a
undercooked.
98.400
It's ended up in no man's land. Zaniolo. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Madueke. Madueke puts a cross in. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have
8,
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
será sustituido por el dorsal
It's a
23.
sharp pass.
Bale. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Great
cambio de
defending,
jugadores.
strong and determined. Thinks one through. Saliba cuts out the pass. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gakpo over to the left. Mohamed Salah. He's had it taken off him. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. He's had a shot! Too close for comfort. It's a pretty loose pass. All the way back. Timber. Albert Ferrer. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, no joy this time. Edmilson. And here's Gakpo. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rivaldo. Crunching tackle. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. David Villa. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Rivaldo. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi receives it in a wide position. And he's only too happy to... Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Mosquera. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Alexander-Arnold.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
And that's that. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Well, he would be the It's Greenwood! It's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. He's through here. Now, can he find a finish? Maguire did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's well spotted. Szoboszlai. Greenwood. Out towards the flank. Over to the other side. Salah. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Opts to play it. Camavinga! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Salah. Koundé. Yokohama F. Marinos looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's been played through. Greenwood. And that's been drilled in. Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Owen. Mazraoui played into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Danger averted for now. Crossed in once more.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Good take, and is he... Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. It's Camavinga. Pedri has created one goal already. Camavinga. Yokohama F. Marinos looking to pass their way through. There's the crossfield ball.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Camavinga. And Koundé. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. Looking tidy in possession here. Just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Owen is flagged offside. Van Dijk. And it's Pedri. And he's forced to go back. Salah. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 1
He's
minute
not done
added
well.
time.
Greenwood. And here's Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
There's the header! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well read, nice interception. Yokohama F. Marinos finding their passes. Greenwood. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's another good win of the ball. Looking to play him in. Greenwood gives it back. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the...
Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Yokohama F. Marinos find a position of real strength now. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Maguire makes the interception. Park Ji-sung.
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position here. Pedri. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Greenwood. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lindelof gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's onto this. He's had a shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That was a given. It always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Elche have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That'll be a throw. And here's Rafinha. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Great chance! This time, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha. Mbappe. No goals as yet. Now it's Ramos. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafinha. Elche were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! He scored! There is the breakthrough! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Elche have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, well played. Mbappe! Rafinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's picked it up out wide. Drilled in low. Figo. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. And this is Hazard. And he's gone direct here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the volley. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Decent chance! Has another go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta gives no quarter whatsoever.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta. Vigo looks to get on the end of this.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Wirtz. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Hazard. He's found a way through. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time. And he's let fly. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's ambitious. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Vardiol going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cross goes in there. Crossed in once more.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Heads it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Hazard has a shot! It's in! This is getting better and better.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 59 el dorsal 23.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Van der Ven cuts out the pass, and it's Vitinha. Nice-looking ball. Defending was strong and firm. Rafinha. That has been cut short. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Platini. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vitinha. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6 será sustituido por el dorsal 15.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Driving on and making good progress. That is a great pick out. And he's away. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and...
Brilliant save from Buffon!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And this is Pele. Camavinga. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's made its way to him. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a cute ball. Now it's Pele. Rafinha. And the counter is on. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The chance to pull further clear.
Un cambio de jugadores.
Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Hazard. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Rafinha most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. All the way back. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bale chasing after it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. You can never be short of runners into space as long...
It's Asa! Yes! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Face to face, takes a shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So is this the start of a comeback? Messi looking to get on the end of this.
5 minutos de descuento.
Out of play for a throw. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's not got that. Gonzalo Ramos! He will be livid with himself. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Kaká. Tries to play it through. Kaká looking to run onto it. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something.